Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the fifth time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start. I know I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart. Yeah, need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through with the.
All right, welcome in, volleyball fans. We want to welcome all of those who are cheering on the Morgan Trojans, and we also want to welcome our guests from Grantsville that are viewing. I'm Ryan Turner. I'm here with Chelsea Heaps. We're going to be broadcasting the game tonight. We're going to have the Lady Trojans taking on the Grantsville Cowboys tonight, Chelsea. Normally, always a spirited match when Morgan and Grantsville play tonight.
Absolutely, yes.
Or when they play normally. How do you think it's going to go tonight?
You know, I like how Morgan's looking out there in warm-ups tonight, but I also think Grantsville has some great warm-ups as well. It's always good to have a little bit of a region rivalry here, and I think it's going to be a good game.
We're just about here to start. Game time's quickly approaching. We're going to have, I'm sure, our national anthem. So Chelsea and I will break for that, but we'll come back. We'll talk about some of the starters and some of the key stats for the year for the Lady Trojans and also for Grantsville. Grantsville tonight coming in, Chelsea. Their record is 6-9 on the year so far. They've got a win over Juan Diego. They've also got a win over Box Elder and a loss to Box Elder, which was interesting. They beat Mountain Crest, lost to Richfield, and beat Aldemont, beat Providence Hall, beat Ben Lomond, and then had another recent game in region against Ogden that they lost 3-0. We'll go ahead and have our national anthem here, and then we'll be right back. All right, we are now going to have our starting lineups tonight. The first team will be announced will be the Grantsville Cowboys. They're coached by Jennifer Nordgren. Number 3, Brielle Hammond. Number 4, Eliza Smith. Number 7, Alexis Egbert. Number 8, Avery Allred. Number 11, Brooklyn Barrett. Number 14, Renee Rounds. and number 20, Aaliyah Fernandez. It looks like, Chelsea, that this is the first year for Coach Nordgren since the record that they list is 6-9. So that's what they are on the year. I'm assuming this is her first year. But if I'm making a mistake, I'm sure somebody will let us know. Now we're going to go ahead and announce our starting lineups for our Lady Trojans. As you can see on the screen, we've got our starting lineup there, but we'll announce them as soon as they're announced. Number 2, Emma Thurston. Number 3, Abby McKay. Number 4, Jocelyn Joppa. Number 7, Cameron Randall. Number 8, Olivia Joppa. Number 9, Tori Smith. Number 12, Hadley Good. Number 18, Hadley Ovard. Number 22, Gentry Criddle. And number 27, Jurston Payne. Last time that we were on the broadcast together, Chelsea, Morgan was playing Davis.
Yes.
Didn't go so hot for the Lady Trojans that night. Davis was a really, really good team.
Yes, they were.
Played well, had some great hitters. There were moments, though, that the Lady Trojans looked good. Just couldn't seem to be getting the whole thing together at the same time and really just never got that momentum on their side.
Right.
So hopefully tonight, Trojans come out, start quick, right from the get-go, and really have some positive momentum and get some points and make sure that they put some distance between them and the Cowboys.
I think that's key, Ryan, just giving them an opportunity to put some rallies together and string some points in, together. We've had a hard time going on some runs, and I'd like to see them take the opportunity to do that tonight and really work on some things together as a team.
A common team that both the Lady Trojans and Grantsville have played has been Green Canyon.
Okay.
Looks like Grantsville played them in a tournament, so it was only 2 sets that they needed. Obviously, Morgan played them here at home,
right,
and on a neutral, well, for a home site for us, and then Grantsville was on a neutral site. We looked decent, though, I thought, against Green Canyon. Better than we looked against Davis.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I think in Green Canyon, I saw us string a few more things together. I felt like we were able to get our hitters, our middles going, especially really well. And when we played Davis, we had a really hard time with our serve receive and getting our middles and our our right sides going. So I'm hoping to see a little bit more of that tonight.
Tonight, it looks like Coach has mixed things up a little bit here. Changed the starting lineup. Emma's going to go back to serve to start this game for us.
And a great server to start with.
I have some awesome stats on that. Emma, I know right this second, her serve percentage is 89.1 on the year so far.
Awesome.
Jake, if you can go to where we have those slides. Yeah, so the ones I sent you. That's going to be out. Point for the Grantsville Cowboys. So, like I said, on the year serving so far, Emma with that 89.1.
Woo! Great connection there with Liv and Emma. That's what we need to see some more of, Ryan, right there.
And this is the thing, too, Chelsea. I mean, you and I talked about it last game a little bit, but Emma hasn't been on the court a ton for the Trojans yet. So some of that chemistry might take a little bit of time just to get worked out, right?
For sure.
And hopefully right now at this time, since we're entering region play, that it's great block there by Liv.
Joppa sisters, they're together.
Both of them. We're giving them credit. That was a great block by the Joppa sisters. But right now we're entering region play, and we need to be clicking and have that chemistry right now. And I think
absolutely,
I think it's starting.
I do
think
too.
For sure it's starting.
I agree. I feel like the girls look a lot more loose tonight, just so far in the first couple plays that I've seen. I want to see loose, having fun on the court, talking, communicating, That's what's going to get them into that rhythm that they need.
Right. Maybe we played a little tight some of those matches before, especially when it became crunch time, that 19, 21 point range.
Right. Beautiful.
Good kill there by Liv.
And that's what we need to do as far as our passing. So we've had some great serve receive passes here to start out with. And that's what's going to allow us to get Liv involved in the offense and to get Tori involved in the offense. That's what's going to give us the opportunity to use our middles.
Liv with the serve. A nice jump serve there for her.
Nice dig.
Oh, great dig by Cameron. Emma with the up. Cameron with the over. Good defense there by Gentry to get that dig. Good little rally here by both teams. Oh, that's going to be in.
Barely hits the corner.
Great shot there by number 11. That's Brooklyn Barrett. Yeah, she placed that just right. Right, no one back there.
Yeah, it's
in that very that corner.
Right, it was a good placement by her.
This is Avery Allred to serve for the Cowboys. Goes deep middle. Hadley receives that.
Good touch by Gentry on that. Slow the ball down.
Set to Tori in the middle. Oh, Cowboys get it up. Gentry for the kill. Avery digs it. Hadley gets that up, but it's going to be a point for Grantsville.
Great rallies by both teams already. Lots of hustle, digging balls. It's fun to watch.
Avery is a two-sport, at least, star for the Cowboys. She plays basketball. Last year was key to their good season. A couple of girls played some really big minutes for them, and Avery was one of them.
I love a two-sport athlete.
She's super smart. I've watched her play for a couple of years now. She's only a junior, but just really good, sound fundamentals in the sports that she plays. You can see her thinking. It's awesome to watch. Last year in basketball, the Grantsville Cowboys beat the Trojans twice in the regular season, and then when it came down to it, crunch time state championship game, the Trojans prevailed and handed Grantsville one of their very few losses of the year. It's always tough to beat a team 3 times, right?
It is. It is. That is true. Great run down there by Jurston, but unable to get that up.
Cowboys with the early lead here, Chelsea. Are you concerned?
No.
Okay. I'm looking for Liv to get back here and see some awesome kills is what I want to see.
Just finding their rhythm.
Oh, there we go. That's going to go out.
Allowing the other team to make the mistakes. I think that's what we're looking for right now. Keeping the ball in play for us, making smart plays, and allowing the other team to make the mistakes.
Right. I find that in tennis a lot, or ping pong. Sometimes you want to go for that kill super hard and make it look fancy and awesome. Right. But sometimes it's just, if you can just make sure you get it over the net. Yeah. Just get it over the net.
Play your game and allow them to make their mistakes.
Point there for Grantsville. A nice heady play there by number 4, Eliza Smith, to get that little dupe there. Finds the line right on the side. Normally you see that go to the middle, but she went right to that line.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful kill by Tori. That's the connection we've been looking for with Abby and Tori, and that's it right there.
That was a straight down kill by Tori.
I'm going to nominate it right now.
All right.
Great kill.
That's a nomination for play of the game.
Great kill right there. Beautiful. Good touch by Liv and Abby there. And, tough play. I mean, you watch Liv go up for the block, Abby go up for the block. Abby's got to turn around on a quick dig, get the set, and Liv has a quick transition for the middle, and they executed that beautifully.
Perfect, yeah. Nice serve by Hadley.
Woo!
Huge block there by Liv.
Block.
And Kira.
Yeah, great set by Kira. Kira was right where she needed to be. Set the block perfect up for Liv to be right there.
Another kill there for Liv.
Yeah.
Hadley obviously is one of our best servers on the team, Chelsea.
Yes.
She's serving at 91.6% or 90.6%. Has 112 digs too.
And there's almost an ace.
And 7 aces on the year for her. Set out there. Can't quite get it over for number 20, Aaliyah.
And this is what I'm talking about, where I wasn't concerned, Ryan. I want us just to get into our game and allow them to make the mistakes. If we play our game the way we know how to and are supposed to, it's going to take care of itself.
Right. This is just right then when you said that. This is now a good little run here for the Trojans,
Right.
starting to put some distance between them. We might have been down 5-4. You weren't worried, and it looks like the Trojans are going to put some distance here. Hadley with another good serve deep there in the middle. Some miscommunication there of whose ball is it, right?
And that's hard. Jersten's the freshman on the court, and she's just got to learn that, hey, I may be the freshman, but I'm on this court, and I deserve a spot on this court, and so just take that ball.
Yep. She's the one that had a clear path to it. You don't want somebody coming back to the ball to
Right.
bump that. You want somebody coming forward, right?
Right.
So she just needs to call that out and be strong and assertive and say, it's mine. Good dig there by Hadley and Gentry combined. Do you half digs?
A half dig? I don't know if they do a half dig.
That's going to be out. Jocelyn and Emma will check back in. Now Emma will be back to serve. I think that's Coach telling Jersten right now, hey, you got to get that ball right. That's
Right,
yours.
Right. You've earned the spot on the court. Be assertive and take it.
Yep. Good kill there by Aaliyah. Back to serve, number 4, Eliza Smith. Good serve there by Eliza. A little trouble handling that. Oh, a great shot there by Kira.
She did a really great thing. When she saw that the pass was going to be off of the net, she took a big step back. She got back far enough to where she had an ability to transition and get a good hit on the ball. So smart, heady move by her.
Yeah, right where she starts that approach is going to be super important on that play, right?
Absolutely, yes. So as soon as she sees the ball's off the net, she's got to scoot back farther because she knows she's not going to get a great set on the net. She's got to have a good approach to the ball.
It's going to be long. Point for the Trojans. Cameron Randall back to serve for the Trojans. Going, ooh, that was a nice serve. That was deep.
Serving the seams.
Good cross-court shot there by Aaliyah, though, too.
Oh,
yes. I almost think that Grantsville might have a little complaint on that one. It looked like, I don't know if they got a touch.
I don't know if they got a touch either. There was definitely tape involved, but we'll take it.
Yep.
Great
Another
serve
great
again.
serve by Cameron. Oh, the great heady play there by Emma. You want to know who the number 1 server on the team is? Chelsea?
It's Liv, isn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pull this up point-wise, but serving percentage, look at this.
99.
99.2 for Cameron Randall.
That is
unbelievable.
Great serving percentage. That is accuracy.
I mean, that means you're not making
You're not
any
making
mistakes. Yeah,
Right,
you're
right,
not. I mean,
right.
you're not giving up points, right?
Yeah.
Super awesome by Cameron. I couldn't believe that number when I saw it. Timeout here. Score 17-8. Trojans look to take control and try to get on the Cowboys early here in this first set. It's kind of what we were expecting and hoping for. The Trojans entering into region play. The RPI came out. The first RPI came out the other day, and if you were guessing, Chelsea. Now, if you looked at
I
this,
saw
you've
it.
already seen it.
So I'm cheating.
You're cheating. You
I
cannot
know.
cheat.
I'm sorry. I did see it though.
Carbon is number 1 in 3A.
Yep.
Emory number 2. Canyon View number 3. Now, the interesting thing about that is the Trojans beat Canyon View already one time. So, if they play again, that'd be an interesting to see who might come out on top. And
Right.
Morgan has followed Canyon View by being number 4 in the RPI. Grantsville, right now sitting at number 15, has a chance to improve that position going into region play, getting ready for state.
Yeah.
They're not at the bottom of 3A. They're in there where they have a chance. Cameron again with a nice serve. Does a loop on that one.
Oh, she's ready for that over too.
Yeah, and Emma gets it over. Good play by Emma.
And she was great job by Emma because she has to actually stay below the plane of the net because she is back.
Oh, that's right. You told us that last game.
Yeah, so I mean,
if she's a back row player,
the back row player, she cannot attack above the plane of the net, so she had to really work to stay below the net but still get the ball over the net.
Point there for the Cowboys.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Right on the line.
Yeah, that was. I don't think that maybe Avery was expecting Liv to come right there.
Right on the line.
Usually that middle, if the middle's open, most hitters are going to go there, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot easier, honestly, on that to do a cross-court shot because usually you're overrunning the ball a little bit on a slide. So great line shot by Liv.
Little confusion there by who had that spot for the Trojans. But again, Grantsville going deep.
Corner. Yeah, that deep corner it's a little bit vulnerable, it looks like right now.
Yeah, we've just got to decide whose area that is. Great dig there by Gentry on that receive. That one's going to be long this time. You can only paint the corners so many times.
It's true. Well, and if the block's doing its job, it really should take care of a lot of that.
It should
corner
make
shot.
it go long, right?
Yeah, but it's hard when the hits are a little bit lobbier, right? So we're going up over top of the block a little bit, so it does make it a little harder.
For the Cowboys on the year, they've got some players that are kind of leading the team. Oh, a nice ace there by Jurston.
Beautiful serve.
Right now, number 11, Renee Rounds, is leading Grantsville with 1.6 kills per set, followed by Brooklyn Barrett. Oh, that's not number 11. She's a junior. I apologize. And Aaliyah Fernandez with 1 kill per set. Hitting percentage, Eliza Smith at 262. Gentry with that little dump over. Abby McKay checks in for the Trojans. And Tori as well. Tori with that shot, but it is dug. And we're going to get a point there. Alexis Egbert is leading the Grantsville Cowboys in blocks. And Renee Rounds is serving well with 11 aces already on the year.
Great serve by Gentry.
Watch this replay here. Tough to handle.
Great block.
Good shot there by Kara. That one's going to be long. If you were guessing, Chelsea, and I know you probably wanted to know this, but what do you think Gentry's serving percentage is? I mean, this is impressive.
Yeah,
we got like 5 girls
in the 90s.
In the 90s. Unbelievable.
And it's important, right? Like it's a free point. You miss a serve, it's a free point to the other team. So really helpful for your team if you can have consistent serving.
Big block there by Tori to take that first set.
Awesome.
And look at that smile coming off the court. She's happy about that, excited.
And that's, maybe
that's what we missed last game.
The excitement.
Have some fun, right?
I mean, volleyball is fun. Like, I'm a little jealous, to be honest. I want to be out there playing. So it's good to see them coming off the court, smiling, having fun, enjoying themselves, and playing their ball game. They're not letting anything else dictate how they're playing. They're just playing how they know how to play.
Yeah, that was an awesome first set for the Trojans to come out and just dominate and win that. We're going to mark that as a set win for them. I know that probably what you'd say to this question, but really, what's the key to this overall match tonight and even this next set?
I mean, I think I've said it already. Let's just play our ball game, right?
And it's just like what I was going to say. What I thought you would say is continue doing what we just were doing, right?
Just play our ball game. Just don't let whatever's happening on this side of the court. We don't let that affect us. We know how to play. We are great passers. We know how to set. We have wonderful hitters. We can play good defense. Like, let's just do that and let them make the mistakes, and let's have fun doing it. Absolutely.
Coming back on the court for the Lady Trojans, we're going to have Olivia, Kara, and Emma, Tori, Gentry, Jurston, and then it looks like Hadley's going to sub in.
She'll go on the back row for Tori.
Cowboys aren't back out yet, but as soon as they are, we'll let you know who's out there for them. We've got number 7, Alexis Egbert. Looks like Aaliyah Fernandez, number 20. Number 14, Renee Rounds. Number 3, Brielle Hammond. Number 4, Eliza Smith. And looks like number 8, Avery Allred will check in here in just a moment. Good set there by Emma to find Liv on that backside.
That's what we call reversing the flow. So if you noticed, the pass was a little bit towards the middle of the court, which means a lot of times your blockers are going to shift towards where the setter is, right? But what Emma did is she set the ball backwards, and so it took a Liv behind her, and you don't usually have the defense ready and set up for that. So great play by Emma.
Is that something that is kind of a called play, or is that just a connection between Liv and Emma to know, hey, you got to go get this, I'm going to put it here?
You know, they probably talked about it beforehand, like, hey, I want you to run a slide on this play or a red or whatever they're calling it these days. But it definitely, it's a great choice by Emma as far as if she's reading the defense well, because she knows the defense is going to come towards where she is, and if she sends the ball behind her, Liv's going to have a great chance of having a single block up or no block up.
Trojans and Grantsville traded missed serves there, and then Cameron was back to serve. Up by Gentry. Emma sets Gentry, and she gets the kill. That's a nice shot right there. Great replay there by Jake. Thank you, Jake, our producer. Jake Haywood. That was a great replay. Nice kill there for Gentry. Cameron going deep. That's going to take it down 0.1.
You know what? Like, ever since we started talking about percentages,
we're jinxing them, right?
Yeah.
That's the announcer jinx. Terrible. Well, I didn't make the slides, so.
Whoever made the slides, that's who we'll blame it on.
No, don't do that, because that was my wife. I'll have to take the blame. Avery back to serve for the Cowboys. Cameron a little tough on that serve receive there. Avery to serve again. Oh, she gets the tape, but Emma gets it up. Nice job, Emma. Good kill there by number 11. That's Renee Rounds. Oh, sorry, Brooklyn Barrett. Another good serve there by the Cowboys.
One thing I'm noticing is we're passing and playing some defense here in this set so far. We're not getting our feet to the ball. We're kind of standing up, maybe a little bit lackadaisical in how we're getting ready for the pass.
Just moving arms, right? Rather than changing position and getting ready.
Yep. So we need to be ready to move because that ball is coming fast. Great.
Liv with a great kill. That one's going to go long.
All of them have been long, too.
Yeah.
All of the missed serves tonight have
Not
been
into the net. They're just going long. Liv on the year, so far, 125 kills, Chelsea. Hitting 300, basically. 43 blocks, 17 aces. So normally a really good server. Interesting stats here for her career. 1,086 kills. I'm sure you know your number. What was your number?
I have no idea.
I'm just kidding. Like, who knows that number, right? I'm going to go back and look it up. I said I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. We'll find out. Hitting career almost 300, 289, 435 blocks.
That's impressive number.
That's awesome, right?
That is.
Pretty cool for Liv. She is committed to play volleyball at your alma mater. She's going down to UVU,
That's
so
right.
she's excited about that.
They're excited to have her.
We've been telling her that she needs to do one last run in basketball, but she might be all ready to move on for volleyball.
It's hard. It really is. I mean, I was a two-sport athlete.
I'm sure once you commit to that, it's like...
I did play a senior year of basketball, and I did enjoy it. But it is hard once you're committed and ready to move on to that sport, especially now they're starting things earlier and earlier.
Right?
For seniors.
She probably has enough credits that she could probably go down there right after the volleyball season.
Spring ball, yeah.
Good kill there for the Trojans. The other thing that I'm sure, I don't know if you think about it, but I'm sure you do, you're thinking, well, I don't want to get injured in a sport that I'm not going to continue to play at that level. Great serve there by Jurston.
It's a hard decision, right? And it's going to be a different decision for everybody, but we're just grateful to have Liv. It's been such a fun opportunity to watch her develop over the last couple of years. Yeah,
I mean, she's just been a mainstay here on the volleyball team and the basketball team all 4 years of her high school career.
Excited to see what she does at UVU.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to watch that next chapter for her. Jurston paints the tape and gets that point. Bringing a little spark here.
She is. Yeah, I love it.
Gentry was going to be all over that if that came over the net.
She was ready. And
she'll do it. Gentry's corner.
Right there. Oh, just long.
Long on that one. Good couple of serves, though, in a row for Jurston.
Yeah, kind of pulled us out of a little bit of a slump there to begin with.
This is number 11, Brooklyn Barrett, serving for the Cowboys. Hadley with that receive. Gentry with the over. Back set there. That'll be into the net. Point for the Trojans. Another dig there by Hadley.
Nice swing by Kira.
Good dig by Jurston.
Yes.
And a huge swing by Tori.
I mean, and I'm gonna say it again. This is the connection that we've been looking for between Abby and Tori. We're finally seeing it, and it just took a little bit of time. But that's, I mean, if that's the time it took, we'll take it because that was beautiful.
Tori gets up and gets that block. That's going to go out of bounds. Here's Tori on the year so far, and like you said, 44 kills. That hitting percentage, we need to be higher, and those blocks, we need to be higher, right? I think she's starting to find her groove a little bit here for the Trojans.
Sure.
I mean, those last 2 kills, phenomenal.
Beautiful. And I'm pretty sure, someone's going to have to correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure she played right side last year. I don't believe she was playing out of the middle. I think she played the middle a little bit, but I want to say for the most part she was playing on the right side. And that's an adjustment you have to make, right? It's playing a completely different position. The transition looks different. The blocking is very different. So may take her a little bit of time, but the hitting we're seeing tonight is beautiful.
Yeah, and she's definitely, when Liv's out of the game, a real asset to come in and
she's
put up the block,
there,
right?
Yeah.
And Abby, when Abby checks in for Emma too, as the setter, a little bit taller, also can help on that block as well. Another good kill by Tori.
Yes.
She's feeling it tonight.
Yes, so good to see the smiles, the excitement. I love that.
Hadley Ovard back to serve. Not only is Hadley a great server, a nice up there by Jurston, but has a ton of digs for the team. 112 on the year for Hadley, I believe. Yep, 112, 7 aces.
Great defensive player.
Just a little long on that receive. Gives Aaliyah the chance to put that down for the Cowboys. Abby did her best to try to get it up and over her.
For sure. Just hard when it's a little bit tight.
Nice serve there for the Cowboys. I believe that was Eliza Smith. That you're going to get a point for the Trojans.
And Liv was smart on that. She knew she was off the net. The ball was a little bit behind her, so she just put a nice shot to the back corner there and got the kill.
Emma back to serve.
Oh.
I saw Emma take a minute and just look over at Coach right before she hit that ball. Is that to get instructions on who to serve or where to serve that?
Possibly, yes. I don't know who's calling for serves tonight, but
or taking your eyes off of that. Does that affect that serve potentially?
Potentially, yeah, it could potentially. Usually, someone's calling the serve for you, telling you where they want you to serve on the court. Tight set there.
Block was there if that was coming over.
We're ready to go.
Oh.
Good net play there by Hadley.
Unlucky there for the Cowboys on that point.
Well, maybe that was Liv. I guess I missed it on the replay. I can't tell if that was Liv or Hadley that got that shot back over.
Nice kill there by number 14, Renee Rounds. Good shot there. Good pass there by Hadley.
Yeah, she
really sets that whole thing up right there.
It does. I mean, it's really, if you want to run an offense, you have to have a pass. There is no way you can run an offense like what Morgan tries to run if you don't have a good serve receive or a good defense.
That just makes it impossible to do it well. Great serve there by Liv. Gonna get the kill there.
It through that block.
Yep.
Yes, they were in the right spot, just didn't quite get over in time.
That's Brooklyn Barrett on that kill. Renee Rounds serving. Hadley with a good bump pass there. Another one by Hadley to Gentry. And
Gentry's corner.
Gentry's corner.
It's open. What I like to see in that whole rally, though, is the communication that we showed. I think that was a little bit lacking in a couple of other games that I've watched so far this season. No one was talking. No one was saying, this is mine, this is mine. No one's being aggressive on that ball. And so I'm glad to see that we're communicating. And that's a rally. Those are the type of rallies that we need to be winning.
Timeout there by Grantsville. You're exactly right. I mean, we're outside watching in, right? And maybe we see it a little bit differently than what the bench sees it or what the team's feeling. But from our perspective, the couple of games that we've done this year together, that's what I noticed was lacking for sure for the Lady Trojans. Just that communication, that aspect of having fun and enjoying yes, you want to compete, and yes, you're going to play some tougher competition,
Absolutely.
and you're going to lose some of those matches, but at the same time, go out there and give it your best, but have some fun doing it, right?
Exactly. And some of those matches can be your funnest matches that you play, right? The ones that you're really competing.
And we should play loose because we're not expected to necessarily win that game, but we were playing super tight.
Very tight, yep. Very tight. Communication wasn't there, but I like to see that tonight we're communicating, we're talking, we're getting excited over things. So, good to see.
Yeah. Jurston Payne back to serve.
Oh.
Goes long there. Nice aggressive serve by Jurston, just a little bit long.
Someone put too much Powerade in the water or something tonight. We just got a little bit too much on the ball.
Yeah, we haven't been short. I think I've only seen one short. Yeah, Emma's went in the net at one time. Hadley shanks that pass. She'll get the next one. I just told you that she had 112.
Oh yeah, she will. It happens,
digs,
right?
Yep.
Every once in a while, it just happens.
Well, it probably says more about that serve than anything else. I mean,
for sure, it's a good serve.
Brooklyn Barrett on that serve, probably nice, great shot by her. Aaliyah goes for the kill, but that's going to be long. Point for the Trojans.
No, they're actually going to call a touch.
We're going to call a touch there. Well, I wasn't going to call a touch there, but...
Neither was Coach. She's got her arms up, what's going on?
Brooklyn back to serve for the Cowboys. I guess Coach is asking to check with the linesman, right?
Right. Yep. Want to know who the linesman saw had the touch.
That one's going to be long, so we'll just trade that back, I guess.
And you can see Coach down there. She goes, ball never lies.
Is that what she said?
That's just what she said. Yeah, ball never lies. So there we go.
Awesome. Oh, that was a nice serve by Gentry.
Great touch. Great hang time by Tori. Oh.
And another one.
Let me talk about this play. I hope we have a replay.
Here it is.
Abby is clear behind the 10-foot line trying to set this ball. And Tori does a magnificent job of getting back far enough in her transition so that she can still keep the ball out in front of her. And that's why it was such a beautiful kill.
Gentry with another good serve. Oh, Hadley digs it.
Get it! Oh!
That looked like that might be a little long, but Hadley doesn't want to give it the chance to not get it, right?
Yeah,
She's got to dig that.
Yeah, you go for it. And great hustle play by all the girls on the court there.
It was a great up by her. I was just hoping Abby could get enough on that to get it over, but too difficult. Oh, what a play by Tori. That was a great over by her.
Oh,
and she puts it right back down. Aaliyah goes for the kill. Nice dig by Hadley.
Oh, just a little long.
Gentry coming off the net there from the back row. A little long on that kill.
Yeah, kind of uncharacteristic for Gentry. Usually she's really on top of that ball.
Those are the ones that she really excels at too.
Right, off the net.
Because that gives her some distance to really unleash that power that she has. Gives her a little more extra room to work with.
Oh, wow.
Great kill by Tori.
I mean, great dig by Grantsville.
Yeah.
It was close, but yeah, beautiful kill by Tori. She's really doing a great job of keeping the ball out in front of her, and that's what's giving her all of that power. So excellent job.
So far, if I was voting, I'm voting for Tori Player of the Game. How about you?
We're on the same brainwave because I was thinking that same thing. I would vote Tori the Player of the Game as well.
The nice thing about it is we know that that's what Tori's capable of every game.
Right.
You know, night in, night out. We expect that from Liv, but there's going to become a point where we expect that from Tori, right?
For sure.
And that's got to happen this year, and it's got to start happening now. And we know that she can do it.
Right, and you get two strong middles going. I mean, you're going to keep the defense
for a team to have one good middle is awesome, right? But if you got two,
yeah, awesome.
Oh, huge dig there by Gentry.
Great kill by Liv.
Gentry with the dig sets up that kill by Liv, and that's going to be your set point.
I love seeing the Trojans battling in this game. A little bit back and forth there to begin with. They didn't let that phase them. They took the opportunities to get on a couple of runs and to play their game, and I'm glad to see them take control of the game.
Absolutely. Trojan fans, this is going to be awesome for you, and it's going to be awesome for Chelsea. I haven't got your career stats yet,
okay,
but I do have some awesome information. UHSAA has a record book.
Okay.
Back in 2007,
yep, that long time
the most kills in a season. You don't own that record, but for a time you did.
Okay.
The most kills in a season is Kalani Norris, 694.
She was a teammate of mine at UVU, actually.
Was she?
Yes.
The second place for the most kills in a season belongs to none other than Chelsea Garfield Heaps. 663 kills in 2007. How about that?
It's a sore shoulder is what it
That is awesome. Obviously, one other fact that I know about you that we'll share with our audience, Chelsea was the Gatorade Player of the Year. What year was that?
It was my senior year, so 2007,
2007 as well. So the Utah Gatorade Player of the Year, super awesome. So when she's talking volleyball with you on these broadcasts, trust that it's coming from a knowledgeable source that has expertise in all areas.
I don't know if you want to go all areas tonight. Let's not go too far with this.
Well, all things volleyball. Ty Quigley said, who can we get to make up for Ryan's inability? And they said, Coach Liscombe was the one that said, you're going to have Chelsea. She's the best I got.
This has been a lot of fun for me. It's given me a lot of good excuses to come to volleyball games, which is never a bad thing. So I've enjoyed it.
Next week, or no, not next week, 2 weeks from now, we're going to have our pink night.
Pink night, yes.
Right? That's going to be on the 28th, I believe.
Something. It's 2 weeks exactly from now.
2 weeks from today. So if you are watching normally, we would encourage you to actually come to the game that night.
It's the 28th, yeah.
So that's
It's
a super fun night. You won't want to miss that. A lot of money is raised for cancer research and other good causes. So
there's great food.
Chick-fil-A, I know they bring sandwiches in, and there's a lot of homemade or baked goods. So if you can come to the game that night, we would encourage you to do so. Coming up for the Trojans, Chelsea, looking at the region schedule, they've got South Summit next up, and then a matchup with Ogden. Ogden seems to be the team that is probably going to give them the most push here in the region.
Yes.
They were a super tough team last year.
That game last year, I remember, was a really great game.
It went right down to the wire. It was a good game, and Ogden did well in the state tournament. Represented the region really well. So that ought to be a good, exciting game for us coming up. That'll be on the 21st of September. And then another rematch with Union, traveling there, obviously. Union has been a great team over the last couple of years. They're the team that beat the Trojans 3 years in a row, which was unfortunate for us. But the Trojans have already played them once and gotten the best of them 3-0 in that match.
Which is a great turnaround. They played that match the night after they played Davis, and it was a great turnaround for the girls.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's where we've started. We knew that the preseason was going to be tough for the Lady Trojans, and you're playing some really big schools that have a lot of talent on them. Not that we don't have a lot of talent, because we do.
Oh, yes.
But I think we have a little bit more talent than what we showed in some of those matches.
Yeah, I think it was. I want to credit a little bit to. I mean, we'd been missing Emma for several weeks.
Yep.
And so getting back the rhythm,
the chemistry, the connection.
Exactly. I feel like we're seeing that more now.
Yeah, and I mean, not that the 3A classification is a bunch of easy games.
No,
it's definitely not.
It's not.
I mean, even Grantsville, you can see tonight, they're always going to be. It could be anyone's game any night potentially, but
there's some.
I expect the Trojans to dominate in our region play, and really get poised and ready for that big run in the state tournament.
Absolutely. And hopefully come out a little bit hungry, right? If you're ranked number 4 in RPI, hopefully that gives you a push and some hunger for, hey, you know what? I want to be the one.
Show them, right?
Yeah.
Show them who we are, and know that make no mistake that we should have been number 1.
Yeah.
And who knows? By the time we get to the state tournament, maybe they will be number 1. Oh, that's a great shot there to start this third set for the Cowboys. Right on the back line. Eliza Smith serving for the Cowboys. Gentry with the receive.
Great swing.
And Liv with a nice kill.
I love seeing her go cross court on that. We've seen her hit a lot on this angle here, but she went cross court there. Great spot.
Cameron Randall back to serve.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Great block. I mean, if you saw the replay there, just barely. Gentry and Liv right up over.
Yeah.
That was an aggressive move. Beautiful. Nice serve.
You might think this is weird, but watching that block, it was almost like a dance move, right? Like they were perfectly in step.
That's what it looked like, right? It's beautiful.
Yeah. it really kind of was like a ballet type. Yeah.
I mean, it really is. It's a graceful move. Great blocking can be graceful and fierce at the same time. That's what's great about volleyball, right?
Yeah.
It can be a very graceful sport, but it's also fierce.
And I mean, it's not all about hands, right? I mean, that footwork matters.
Footwork is huge, yes, and it's really a core move, honestly. You got to engage that core to really press over the net. Great
Good
dig.
dig there by Cameron Randall. That'll add to her total for the year. Right now you can see 47 digs on the year. A few more after tonight.
Yeah, she'll be hitting 50.
Good hard serve there by Liv. Makes it tough for that to come back over.
It's a little bit
Into the
too
net on that.
little bit too short there. Yep.
Yeah, she's a lot taller than that. That's where I would serve. That's where I'd hit the ball from that launch point.
Little bit higher of a toss there.
Avery Alwood with the serve. Oh,
Oh, almost. Great seam serve. So as a server, you want to serve between players, right? You don't want to serve right at a player typically. And it was a great seam serve there between Gentry and Cameron.
just finding that open space,
Yeah.
right?
And it makes players have to talk and communicate. Nice swing.
Good kill there by number 14, Renee Rounds for Grantsville. All tied up here at 5. Well, so far I'm still voting for Tori for my player of the game.
I'm there with you.
You nominated one of Tori's kills, and there's probably 2 more that we could nominate from those kills for
Right.
play of the game.
For sure.
The other thing that we need to look for is our clean play of the game, which is a sportsmanship type of award.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, so look for that over this next game, just in case this is our last one. Kirsten back to serve. Received by Allred.
Oh,
Block there by
by Gentry.
Gentry.
She read that hit really well.
Good kill there by Gentry.
Got the roll.
Good up there by Tori.
Yes. Hard play when if it bounced off the net there. Great dig by Hadley.
Good over there by the Cowboys. Oh, Abby with a great play, but a good play by Allred, too.
Oh.
What do we got? What's that called?
Call a replay. So up official accidentally whistled when she didn't mean to, and so they have to call a replay. So
Yeah, Avery
that's a
came,
wash.
Avery came up from that point thinking, what just happened? I
Yeah.
got it, right?
Yeah. What a great rally by both teams.
And that point shifts from the Trojans to the Cowboys. Renee Rounds to serve for the Cowboys. Hadley with a great receive there. Abby with that set, just didn't go where she wanted it to.
Right. Hard to run that play with the type of pass that we had there. It was low. Hard for Abby to get underneath it and really give the loft to the ball that it needed. So maybe just a better decision next time.
Was that a set play then? We were going to
Yes.
do that?
Yeah. Usually before they start the serve, the setters and your hitters are going to talk about, hey, I want you to run this play. And that's typically the only set play of the rally. Is the very first one.
Yeah.
So
whenever you're receiving that and you have the chance to set that up,
exactly.
you'll do that. Point there for the Trojans.
But what really allows you to do that set play is your pass, is your serve receive.
Yeah, it's hard to then change the play too, because depending on what that pass does,
Right.
it may or may not work, right?
It's an audible situation.
Yeah. You're going to get a block there or into the net on the Trojans, so no touch by the Cowboys. Good block.
Coverage.
Yeah. Good over by Jocelyn.
Out.
That's going to go long. Check this stat out, Chelsea. Gentry in the 3-digit club for kills and for digs on the year.
All-rounded player right there.
Yeah. She doesn't just do one thing. We want to thank Chanel Turner for all of our stats.
She does a great job.
She does do a good job.
You're lucky.
For sure. I get told that all the time. That's going to be out. Point for the Trojans. Aaliyah just a little long on that hit. Going to have a timeout here. Trojans looking to close this out if they can on this set. Making a good run for it right now.
Yeah, I like to see him come out and continue this run. A little bit back and forth here to begin with. But see him kind of close this out.
After tonight, the Cowboys, their season continues and is going to take them to a matchup with Union. Union will be visiting them. In region so far, Grantsville has beat Ben Lomond and lost to Ogden. So this is their third region match.
How many sets did the game to Ogden go?
It was 3-0.
3-0, okay.
I didn't look to see what the actual scores were of those sets. The Trojans have obviously beaten Union in region, and they also beat Ben Lomond. So this is their third region game as well. Hadley back to serve for the Trojans. On the court for the Lady Trojans, we've got Jocelyn Jaffa, Gentry Criddle, Olivia Jaffa, Abby McKay, Jersten
Nice
Payne.
nice.
Great point there for the Trojans.
We
Good
watched
block.
the replay. Look. Hey.
Yeah, and that flick of the wrist, too, right there at the point.
The press over, yep.
Yeah. Good shot by Aaliyah, but a great dig by Hadley. Going to go long on that kill. This is number 1, Sierra Nichols serving for the Cowboys. Into the net. That'll be a point for the Trojans. Looks like I had missed one there, so it's actually 15-9.
We're going to get Ryan a filing system so he can keep all of his papers together and keep them on the same.
Yeah, I'm going to have to hire me a scorekeeper, I think. Going to be out of bounds on that kill. Point for the Trojans. Oh, a nice hard serve there by Emma. Oh, and is that out? It is.
Yeah,
wow.
It was out.
I thought that was going to be. Thought that was going to be in. And I thought that was going to be a great move by Eliza.
I mean, it was the correct assumption, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a great spot, just barely out.
She tried to Gentry corner her in her own corner. No.
Oh, Emma's going to try it too.
And she does it. Great point there. I love on that replay too. You see that Emma's eyes don't go to where she's going to hit the ball.
Oh no.
She's still looking like she's going to make that that pass and that set.
Yep.
And instead, her hands just do something completely different, which is totally cool. Checking into the game, Micah Cannon, number 14. That's going to go long. Point for Grantsville. Eliza Smith with the serve there for the Cowboys.
Great pass.
Oh.
That was pretty.
That might be. I still want Tori for player of the game, but that might be my play of the game.
Yeah. And the pass there too, was just beautiful.
That is just
Pass by
straight
Jocelyn.
down.
Great set. Beautiful hit. Oh, Liv's like,
I got that.
I'm going to take that. That's a give me.
And our clean play of the game, I don't know what you think about this, but I almost think that the dig by Gentry to give the opportunity for Liv to get that kill to win that second set.
Yes, that was.
I mean, that was great sportsmanship to get that up for her to get that kill.
Yeah.
Also, the other thing that I was kind of watching for, I was hoping to see maybe somebody talk to Jurston a little bit, just like on that one play, and say, hey, be confident, go get it.
For sure.
I'd love to see that.
I know I had a really great mentor when I was a young player on the court that was very vocal to me, and it was a huge help.
Who was that?
Jocelyn Randall.
Really?
She was my setter. She was a senior, and I was a sophomore, and I was a middle that didn't quite know what she was doing yet. And she
didn't have the experience that that setter wanted you to have.
Exactly. And so, but she was really vocal with me, and she was awesome in getting me to where I needed to be as a player. And I will be forever grateful for that.
Yeah. Well, that's what you need sometimes, right? I mean, you're always going to be in that position where somebody has a little bit more experience than you when you're first starting out, and for them to share that knowledge and give you some help.
And encouragement and say, hey, you know what, you can do this.
Yeah. Believe in you before you believe in yourself.
Absolutely, and she did, for sure.
Serving for the Trojans and checking into the game is Tiana Brown. Nice serve there by Tiana, gets that point. Another good serve there by Tiana. That great form, great serve. And the ace. Oh, just in. Good play there by the Cowboys to get that.
Oh, they're going to call a replay.
Call a replay because...
I'm not exactly sure. I thought the linesman might have called the ball out of the...
behind, out of the, the stick, right?
Yeah, but I don't know for sure why they're calling the replay there.
Oh, long on that serve. We'll give the point to the Cowboys. Still set point for the Trojans.
Great serve there by Grantsville.
That was a good serve. Found the spot.
Great pass by Cameron.
Oh, good dig there by Avery Allred off of Tori's kill attempt.
Yes. Oh, I just want her to just get one more of those.
One more
kills.
finish off the game. But that's going to have the match is going to end right there on that point.
Great to see the Trojans come out on top.
Well, there's your match, Chelsea. That was a great bounce back broadcast for us to see the Lady Trojans come out and right from the start. I mean, it was a little bit back and forth filling it out there at the first couple points, but after that run,
Yeah.
when it was about 5-5, the Trojans just acted different, acted like they wanted this, were having fun,
They didn't
and
panic.
owned their home court.
Yeah. They didn't panic, and that's what I like to see. The confidence and the fact that we can play our game and we're going to be just fine.
Yeah, sometimes people might get a little nervous, get a little tight in a game when you think that the other team shouldn't be as close, right?
Right.
But I loved what I saw from the Lady Trojans tonight. That was awesome. So we're going to have our player of the game be Tori Smith. Is
Yes.
that right?
Yep.
We're going to have our play of the game be our kill by Liv when she just sent that straight down. And we're going to have our clean play of the game be Gentry supporting her teammates and making a great dig on that play to give the second set win opportunity. Fun night tonight.
It was.
I was just happy to see the girls smiling, confident, and
Absolutely.
getting ready for their next match. So for Chelsea, I'm Ryan Turner. We want to thank you for watching this broadcast of the Morgan Sports Network. Hopefully the Cowboys drive home safe. We're grateful that they came up here for the match tonight, and we hope you have a good night. Thank you all.
Thank you.